Wow, this episode brought up some bittersweet memories for me as I was thinking through it and creating the outline, and especially thinking about how I could deliver it in a way that really reaches you, my friend. It took me all the way back to when I was 21 and bought my very first car. I had my first real job, and believe me, I already had a car because I had to go to work, right? And I had actually bought it with cash, about $1,400 back then, with money I had earned working part-time. But I wanted the experience, right? I wanted to walk into a dealership, pick out a car, make a deal, sign the loan papers, and feel like a responsible adult, right? I was serious about my work, I was earning my own money, and in my 21-year-old mind, this felt like the next step. And that's where the fun began. My journey with borrowing money. Looking back, I'm actually glad I went through that experience because I know now what I wish I had known then. And that's exactly why I want to have this conversation with you today, because we're talking about debt, the D word. So come on in, pull up a seat, and let's get into it together. If you're tired of debt calling your choices, bills running your day, and groceries eating your paycheck, and ready to finally live life on your terms, debt-free, guilt-free, and unstoppable, welcome to the Financial Planning Podcast. Hi, I'm Deanna, a mom of 4, creator of the 2-line budget, a believer in big dreams and God-given purpose. I help working moms break free from financial overwhelm, take control of their money, and build the clarity, confidence, and peace you need to make wise financial decisions. Here you'll discover simple and practical financial solutions designed to strengthen your home and build lasting financial stability, and maybe enjoy a weekend escape. Because when money becomes simple, your whole life opens up. And I'm here to show you how. Have you ever thought about getting out of debt in a way you can actually enjoy? And in a way that opens the door to more peace, more joy, and less anxiety? Because what if paying off debt didn't have to feel like punishment? What if step by step you could create a financial system that helps you take control of your money and start creating the life you actually want? That's exactly what I'm helping women do inside my coaching. And now I'm working on my upcoming Complete Home Financial System group coaching program, where in just 4 weeks, we'll walk through a step-by-step approach to help you build a stronger financial foundation for your home, for your family. The program is opening soon, and the waitlist is now open. And I'm keeping the first group intentionally small with only 10 spots available. If you're ready to take your money seriously and want to be part of this first group, go to deannagalas.com/course and reserve your spot on the waitlist. You may join the waitlist by going to deannagalas.com/course. It's DIANAGALAS/course, and I can't wait to see your name on the list. Now, let me ask you something. How badly do you want to get rid of your debt? Has debt become such a normal part of your life that you can't even imagine what life would look like without it? And maybe you tell yourself, well, everybody has debt. It's just part of life. And because you've accepted it as normal, you keep finding reasons to live with it instead of looking for a way to kick it out, or at least get to a place where you're in control of it instead of it controlling you. And you may be asking me, why does it matter so much? Exactly. Friend, so you can open yourself up to the opportunities that are waiting for you instead of becoming a faithful pursuer of your debt payments. You see the difference? Right. Just think about how many smart, educated, hardworking women are earning a decent income, and yet they're still living in submission to debt. That tells you to work harder. That makes you feel like you're always behind. That can make you blame yourself. And after a while, you start believing this is simply what normal modern life looks like. But I want you to stop and just think about something. Friend, debt can become addictive. And do you know why? Because it can start controlling your choices. And when something has that much control over your life, it can slowly affect your personality, emotionally, and even spiritually. It can affect your relationships, your sleep, your peace of mind, and the way you see yourself. And when financial stress continues for a long time, it can also take a toll on your overall well-being. And this is not about making you afraid of debt. It's about helping you recognize what happens when debt becomes the thing calling the shots in your life. Now, I'm not saying you have to live a life where you never borrow money. Most of us aren't going to walk into a house and pay cash for it. Your mortgage, your home loan, can be a tool, and there are good ways to put guardrails around it so your mortgage fits into a healthy financial life. There is a difference between using debt strategically and allowing debt to become your way of living. See, a mortgage is one thing, but then you add the car loan, the vacation you're still paying for, then the medical bills, your store card, and the personal loan. And I can't emphasize this enough. Friend, using a credit card for your everyday purchases without a plan can become especially dangerous. Because suddenly you're not just paying for today, you are paying for yesterday while trying to afford tomorrow. And that's where I want you to pause and ask yourself, how badly do you want financial stability? And perhaps the bigger question is, what are you willing to change to create it? Because, friend, financial stability has a price. But the price doesn't have to be your joy, your family, or your entire life. The price is being willing to do things differently and being willing to take control of your money instead of continuing to let debt control you. I paid off $67,000 in a little over a year. And yes, you just asked me how I accumulated this $67,000. Well, do you know how I actually paid it off? The first thing I did, it was talk to my credit cards. Yes, I literally talked to my credit cards. I know, that sounds a little crazy, but stay with me. I looked at my credit cards and said, and I had a few of them, okay? That's it. No more. Beginning today, I am putting a plug in it. And I literally called my debt out. Your credit card, your student loan, your car loan, your mortgage, whatever it is, name it. Because sometimes you need to put words around the thing you're trying to change before you can take action against it. Your words, friend, your words create action. And then when I called my debt out, I wasn't just complaining about it anymore. I was making a decision. I was taking authority over it. And then I backed up that decision with action. What I did, I followed my simple budgeting method, and one of the most exciting parts was watching that shrink month after month. And every time I made a payment, I could see the balance getting smaller. And there is something incredibly motivating about watching a number that once felt so big finally start moving in the right direction. But here's the thing. You can have the best debt payoff strategy in the world, but unless you have a commitment and a why, right? The letter WHY, it's going to be really hard to stick with it. So let me ask you, why do you want to pay off your debt? What is waiting for you on the other side? Okay? Do you want to unload the mental stress that comes with carrying debt? Do you want to reach your later years without constantly worrying about whether you'll have enough money or even a roof over your head? Do you want more time with your grandchildren? Maybe with your children? Do you want to be able to provide for someone you love who needs you without quietly thinking of their needs as another financial burden? And friend, that's the big one for me because this was my why. Yes. Or maybe you simply want to breathe free. I love it too. Maybe you want to buy a house, but your credit card balances keep telling you, no, you can't. Maybe there is a dream sitting on the other side of that debt. And this is why I want you to get very clear about your why. Because when you know what you're fighting for, paying off debt stops being just about watching a balance go down, all right? It becomes about creating room for the life you want to live. So, call your debt out, name it, look at it, and then decide who is going to be in charge from this point forward? You or your debt? All right. Friend, first, you have to want to pay off your debt. And I mean really want it, all right? Because if you don't have a real reason, a real why, WHY, behind it, you are going to have a hard time staying committed. No budget is going to do it for you. No spreadsheet is going to save you. And no app is going to give you peace. Friend, it's you. It's your decision. And if you are not open yet to the possibilities a debt-free life could create for you, then I want you to start dreaming, all right? Give yourself permission to imagine what could be different. Look at where you came from. Look at where you are today. And then ask yourself, what do I want to become? What do I want my life to look like as I grow older? or as I grow up. I'm still growing up. Yes, I do. And what do I want to be able to do? Who do I want to help? Where do I want to live? What experiences do I want to have? Friend, it's okay to dream. Dreaming isn't just for kids, okay? And we all know here in this place, we grown-ups get to dream too, and we can have a whole lot of fun with it. So, let your imagination explode. I am big on dreaming because I've experienced what can happen when you allow yourself to believe something different is possible. And I believe it's available to you too. So, what's your big why? What is the thing that will keep you moving when paying off debt gets uncomfortable? In the moments like that, I can promise you they'll show up. Because, friend, what you need to do, find that driver, write it down, put it somewhere you can see it, and then start moving toward it, one step at a time. Are you ready? The second thing is get real help with your debt. Don't just dream it. Don't just think about it. Let me explain what I mean by that. Sometimes we think the answer is to consolidate everything, refinance it, move it around, or find another financial product that makes the payment feel easier. And sometimes those strategies can make sense depending on your situation. But moving your debt around doesn't necessarily mean you've solved the problem, okay? You may have changed the loan, you may have changed the interest rate, you may have changed the monthly payment, but the debt is still there. And if you haven't changed the way you manage your money, you can find yourself right back in the same place, just where you started with this debt. I know this because I walked the walk I am talking about, all right? It cost me sleepless nights, fights with my husband. It pushed me to take financial classes and seminars. I read book after book. I eventually even earned my accounting degree, okay? I was searching for answers everywhere, and yet nothing seemed to help me effectively pay off my debt until I finally decided there has to be a way. There has to be a solution. There has to be something missing between where I am with my debt and where I want to be with my financial freedom. So I sat down and started figuring it out. I needed something simple, something that didn't take over my life, something that helped me get on top of my finances while still allowing me to live my life, think about my future, dream about my goals, and actually enjoy the process. And that's what eventually became the foundation of the simple financial system I teach today. And friend, I can tell you from experience, it's unbelievably rewarding to make that final debt payment. When you make that last payment and look at the balance and realize, it's done. I'm done. I don't owe this anymore. And that feeling, you almost feel like you're walking a few feet above the ground. And I want you to experience that feeling too. So, if you're serious about paying off your debt and you want help creating a simple system to get there, I invite you to join me inside my complete home financial system group coaching program. You can get on the waitlist at dianagalas.com/course. It's DIANAGALAS.com/course. And if you need more immediate one-on-one help, I also offer individual financial coaching at dianagalas.com/coaching, because you don't have to figure this out alone. Sometimes what you need isn't another spreadsheet, friend, not another app or another complicated financial plan. Often, you just need someone to help you see the way forward, and a simple system you can actually live with, all right? And as we wrap up today's conversation, I want you to take one simple thought with you. Friend, call your debt out. Know your why and take one step at a time toward the life you want. And if this episode challenged you, blessed you, surprised you, or simply made you look at your money a little differently, I would love for you to follow Diana Galas on Apple Podcasts. And if you have a moment, leave me a written 5-star review. Because, friend, your words help this podcast reach more women who need to hear this message. And, friend, don't keep this episode to yourself. Just think about a working mom, a friend, a sister, or another woman in your life who might need a little encouragement with your money right now, and just send this episode her way. You never know how one simple share might be the thing that helps another woman believe that financial stability and a life beyond that is possible for her too. Friend, have a great week, dream big, and I talk to you soon. I am glad you joined me today. If this episode lifted some weight off your shoulders, pass that lightness on to another woman who could use it too. Make sure to follow the Financial Planning Podcast so each week you can unwrap simple money strategies helping you design and build financial stability at your home and experience the clarity, peace, and direction your life is craving. You're doing better than you think, truly. Keep going and keep leading your money, not chasing it. Right here, your clarity grows, your confidence builds, and your new financial story begins. One week, one step, one win at a time.